where Stevie Y went all, let's just say, predictable with the Michael Branstad-Newgard pick in the first round. He goes out there and takes a very interesting name here in the second. Max Plante is your newest Detroit Red Wing for about 20 minutes or so. 18 years old, 5'11", 176, a left-handed guy, a cerebral tactician, a playmaker, and a two-way forward, one of the more underrated guys out of the US NTDP. His consolidated ranking was 72nd overall, but there were some outlets like Craig Button, for example, that had him higher. He had Max Plante at the number 33 spot. Future Considerations had him at number 47, which is exactly where he ends up going in the Detroit Red Wings selections here. And if you take a look at the points, Max Plante has 61 points in 51 games played this season with the NTDP. He'll be heading over to the University of Minnesota Duluth NCAA team, so he's got a lot of time to develop. This is a really nice pickup for the Red Wings, and if you read the scouting report, it says here that he is one of the most skilled passers in the draft, especially off the backhand. He feathers pucks through the tiniest of openings. Defensive pressure only empowers him. He takes advantage of assertive defending by ripping a pass right through it. He deceives enough to open lanes, but also knows when to make the quick pass for the counterattack. This was one of the most underrated players in general when it comes to this year's draft. His hockey sense and passing ability is one of the best in the class. Now, sure, he has to improve some of his other areas. His skating needs a little bit of work. His shooting hasn't necessarily been the best. He only had 15 goals in 51 games played with the NTDP this season. But when it comes to his overall offensive capabilities, this is a guy who, with his 11 points in 7 games played at the U18s, certainly shows off some pretty good traits. He just has to work on that as he gets into the NCAA and eventually, maybe, the NHL one day. I've got the EP Ringside Draft Guide pulled up here. He is noted as a pretty alright puck handler, good hockey sense, good passing, not too physical, which is not surprising considering he's only 5'11", 176, but he is one of the better playmakers and backhand passers in particular in this year's draft. So Steve Yzerman went out there and took himself a playmaker, two-way center to start out round 2 for the Detroit Red Wings. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Max Plante being taken by Motown. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.